Matty Haycock live on the scene on CKDJ 1079, all the way from the fucking valley, man.
That is right.
I think that might be the greatest intro we've ever had on the scene.
The last one wasn't too bad, though.
Well, okay, this show is the greatest series of intros I've ever heard.
It's true.
You're listening live here to the scene. It's myself, Brian House, Tom Boucher, and
Devin
Frank?
McNeil, thank you, Devin McNeil.
Jared.
Yeah, right here. Devin
George?
McNeil in the house.
This is
Something like that.
becoming a
That's
really
close
big
enough.
problem. I almost feel like I'm your guys' therapist. But aside from that, we have a special guest in, as you might have just heard, right from the effing valley. Matty Haycock is sitting with us. How is it going?
Good. How you boys doing tonight?
Good.
Doing great.
Oh, doing fantastic. And I'm really pumped for this interview just because we've done interviews here on CKDJ before. We've had Two Crown King in, who are getting ready to release their third or fourth album now. We had The Strain in last week, which was awesome.
That was awesome, yeah.
They're getting ready to release their second. What's interesting about this is it really emphasizes the new part of Ottawa's new music,
Yeah.
because we actually have an artist who's just getting ready to drop his first album ever, kind
Yes,
of thing,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
So it's really neat just to look at kind of how far and how difficult that process is in coming. But before we do get to your first album there, might as well just, let people know who you are, Matty.
Yeah, who is Matt Haycock?
Who is Matt Haycock? Where are you from? Kind of thing.
Born in Toronto, then moved up to the valley when I was about 4 years old. Went to school there, finished high school, and now I'm at Carleton taking music there. Just living in Ottawa.
So you're going to school literally for music kind of thing. So
Yes, sir.
has this always been kind of a trend in your life? Like, are you one of those people that's like, oh yeah, I've always related better to music than people?
Not really.
Fair enough.
Right. It's just there's nothing really else I was gonna do. It was either that or gym class, and so
There's
got
lot
a better
of money
chance.
in gym.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
Fair enough. All right then. So when did you decide that you wanted to take music? Like I said, like you were never really good at anything else. Was this like a plan going into high school, or was it just like end of high school? I need to decide.
Pretty much
something?
end of high school, about grade 12. Parents are kind of pressuring you. What are you gonna do? And didn't really know, so thought I'd try out music, and I'm loving it. Having time in my life, man.
That's
How
awesome.
long have you been kind of like putting on shows, stuff like that? Because you're fairly young. You're early 20s,
Well,
right?
thank you, Brian. I've been playing since about probably grade 10. Started grade 11, started playing in front of crowds and whatnot, and yeah, that's about it. Just keep going.
I know a question all the ladies probably want to know.
Oh, yeah.
Is there a Miss Haycock?
Ooh.
Well, there's my mom, Mrs. Haycock, but other than that, not quite.
You heard it from himself.
All right,
ladies.
so we will get a picture up. You can see this raption. The scene has now turned into a dating game.
Yeah.
That's okay. We're all about the love here now. So, all right, then. So, starting off in the valley, I know I have to get at this question now, so Devin doesn't murder me later.
What?
Do you play more than country music?
Oh, of course. I hear you're a huge fan there, Dev.
Oh, I love country
Yeah,
music.
I can
It's,
tell.
Heart and soul, love it.
Yeah. No, I play more than country because a lot of influence. I got interested in music with AC/DC, the
yeah.
classic rock and stuff, and that's what got me interested. And then from there, went to the punk phase, and then
Yeah. Nice.
came back to
Yeah.
country a few years ago. So it's a little bit of everything.
Fair enough. Is there one way that you would really describe the sound of Matt Haycock? Like, do you fit one kind
Not
of...
really.
No?
No, I'm in kind of a bunch of places,
Kinda
Fit
just-
into different genres. So.
Kind of just like anything and everything kind of thing. Music is music?
Yeah, I like to change it up,
Oh, versatility is
See?
key.
Yes, sir.
You got to be able to switch it up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, who would you say your main influences are for this new first album coming up? Who would you say we could almost, relate your album to? Who does it sound like?
The guitar style, Brad Paisley.
Oh, yeah.
Hardcore. I got my buddy who was the recording engineer and he's lead guitarist and whatnot.
Yeah.
And he's a Paisley fan,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
he hit it pretty well.
Yeah.
But probably just Paisley, and then I don't know. That's probably about it.
All right.
Maybe some Blue Rodeo, Brian.
Maybe. All right, that's
some
awesome.
Blue
Yeah.
Rodeo.
Well, I see you starting to strum the guitar a little bit. I know
Little
you're
bit.
getting antsy, so
How could you tell?
I think it's I think it's time that we introduce Ottawa to the sound that is Matt Haycock. So, what do you got for us, Matty?
I'm gonna try one I've been working on. I think it's finally like I can play it, I think. So we'll give her a shot today. This is like the world premiere of this song for me. So
Awesome.
this is There Is by Boxcar Racer.
Awesome.
we
So you're listening to Matt Haycock live on the scene.
Here we go.
This vacation's useless, these white bills are kind. I'll give a lot of thought on this 13-hour drive. I miss the grinding concrete where we sat by state of 9 and slowly finished laughing in the glow of our headlights. I've given a lot of thought to the nights I used to have. The days are come and gone, our lives are by so fast. I faintly remember breathing on your bedroom floor, where I laid and told you, but you swore you loved me more. Do you care if I don't know what to say? Will you sleep tonight? Will you think of me? Will I shake this off, pretend it's all okay? That there's someone out there who feels just like me. There is. Notes you wrote me, I've kept them all. I've given a lot of thought of how to write you back this fall. With every single letter and every single word, there will be a hidden message about a boy that loves a girl. Do you care if I don't know what to say? Will you sleep tonight? Will you think of me? Will I shake this off, pretend it's all okay? That there's someone out there who feels just like me. There is. Do you care if I don't know what to say? Will you sleep tonight? Will you think of me? Will I shake this off, pretend it's all okay? That there's someone out there who feels just like me. Do you care if I don't know what to say? Will you sleep tonight? Will you think of me? Will I shake this off, pretend it's all okay? That there's someone out there who feels just like me. There is. There is. There is. There is.
You're listening to The Scene, live on CKDJ 1079.
Want to automatically be qualified to win all of CKDJ's future giveaways? Send us an email at 107period9ers@gmail.com. Include your name and phone number, and next time we're in the giving mood, you may just be the one we call. That's 107.
Like the numbers?
Yeah, Timmy. 107.niners.
Niners? Like the word?
Yes, Timmy. 107.niners@gmail.com. And you'll become an official 107 Niner.
On March 29th, join the Children's Wish Foundation and Algonquin's event management program in a uniquely interactive murder mystery dinner. Be transported to the Roaring Twenties and enjoy a succulent 3-course meal. Partake in a fantastic silent auction, and you'll even get to investigate a murder most foul. Tickets are just $45. March 29th. Don't miss your chance to solve a murder. Tickets are available at the Restaurant International in the college. For more information, look up I Wish I Had a Clue on Facebook and Twitter.
Over 1 million people in Canada work in tech-related jobs. That's the size of Edmonton. And that's just the beginning. This industry is cutting edge and grows every year. Do you want in? CareerMatch.ca can help. CareerMatch is on a mission to show young people that today's tech jobs are cool, fun, and creative. Technology matches up with anything you can imagine. CareerMatch has multimedia profiles of young tech leaders, innovators, builders, and problem solvers. We also show learning pathways, daily news feeds, and more.
Does not compute.
Career Mash is designed to help students to separate tech fact from fiction. Visit careermash.ca today.
Get stuck on glue.
What glue? A glue stick?
No, Glue Magazine. Everyone's reading it here at the Gonk. It's a unique magazine written by students for Ottawa students.
Glue Magazine features student experiences, inspirations, and timely articles on issues you should know about.
So the dream is becoming a reality here at Algonquin College.
Glue Magazine values what you care about. It's in our pages. It's all about you. Glue Magazine. Visit us on Facebook at Glue Mag. Get Glue, Ottawa's student magazine.
Hey, Ricky.
Welcome back to the scene on CKDJ 1079.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what I mean.
Oh, really? All right. Why don't you tell me something you know? Go ahead.
I know that Drake's Canadian, and I know that Lil Wayne just had a baby with Beyonce.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
Every Tuesday night from 11 to midnight, join Alliance, Ricky P, and myself, T-Dot, only on Global Hip Hop on CKDJ 1079.
Hey, how come you guys always forget about me? I'm on the show too, Global Hip Hop, with me, Sarah the intern.
Welcome back to the scene on CKDJ 1079.
Welcome back to the scene. Actually, this time you're listening in. Myself, Brian Ellis, Tom Boucher, and Devin McNeil. We're joined.
Devin McNeil, that's right. Thank you.
We're joined in studio by Matt Haycock, and we did. Before the break, hear his cover of Boxcar Racer. There is a wonderful cover. I'd say you have it nailed down.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah. If that,
I don't. What did you guys think?
Premiere,
was
you
all
must
right.
have
It was
practiced
okay.
a lot because that was very good.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, sir.
One thing I do have to kind of ask about that, though, is you could tell, like, obviously the original Boxcar Racer is more of that punk rock band. Might just be the acoustic guitar, might just be your voice, but you're from the Valley.
Oh, of course.
You know what I mean? So, how do you compose a song like that is so kind of more rockish and suit it to yourself, which is
Make
from
it
the
your own
Valley?
sort of
Yeah,
thing.
how do you make that your own?
Well, you got to find the right key. You got to change keys and try and find what suits your voice the best.
Yeah.
Definitely.
How much has coming from the Valley? Because you said you were born in Toronto, but you grew up in Beachburg?
Yes, sir.
So you grew up in the Burg. How much has that really influenced you in your career?
Oh, quite a bit. Brian, we're from the Valley.
I was trying to hide
reigns
that.
supreme, man.
Oh, you're not hiding it from anyone.
Fair enough. So, like, whenever you first got into it, was it like, okay, I can't avoid it, I have to do country music, or did you try and avoid it at first? Like,
Well, whenever I got serious in music, it was like the teenage years, and you know, classic rock, AC/DC was like the band for me, man. So I had the few years with the rock and roll, and then last few years kind of went back to my roots with the country. So
was it weird, like, going back to, like, country, going from, because, like, that seems like,
it's kind of a change, yeah.
it's just weird in my mind, because, like, the guys know I'm a little bit all over the spectrum. I'm the same thing. I like AC/DC, and at the same time, all the country. And it's funny because you have like little pins or badges all up your guitar strap, and I can see AC/DC, Metallica, stuff like that.
McDonald's.
You know what I mean? Yeah, McDonald's. Yeah, you're sitting there in a Brad Paisley T-shirt. So, how do you gauge going from like listening to or like trying to play a Brad Paisley tune to playing an AC/DC song? Is that not difficult? Like, Tom, you might be able to get in on this too. Like.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm kind of the same. I'm all over the place, and like I've been playing the guitar for a while, and it was the same. Like my playing styles, the stuff I play, and my influences have totally changed over the years from when I started, and I've definitely gone back to more of an acoustic, you know. So, but I can still play Rage Against the Machine, you know. So, I don't know. Do you find it that difficult going from one to another?
Not really.
I think it's second nature at that point, you know? You just go with it.
See, the problem is the only instrument I ever really played was the drums. So for me, it's not exactly that hard. They really just gave me sticks and said start pounding. So, but all right, no. You did start, you said in grade 10.
Yeah, about grade 10. Got a guitar, grade 7. And it kind of collected dust for a few years. And then in grade 10 started getting serious.
All right. So, like most musicians, did you start off in a cover band or was it
of course, yeah.
But this record that, I don't mean to jump you, but the record you're putting out is a solo record, right? Like it's just Matt Haycock.
Yeah.
what do you prefer, band or solo work?
There's both. There's aspects to both of them. With a band, it's like full sound. It just works together and just sounds so good. But then playing by yourself, just you and your guitar, you don't have to deal with anybody.
It's a
what
very
you
good
say
point.
goes, and it's just it's good that way.
So, what happened with the band? Was it just like a coming of age? You all realized you wanted to go into different paths? Or?
Yeah, music was my main focus, and with the other lads, it kind of wasn't. So, kind of butted heads quite a few times, and then just going off to university. I wanted to have fun in the summer with my friends, not gig all the time and put up with just be frustrated, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just called her quits, left on good terms, and now I'm just rocking out solo.
So with the album that you are getting ready to drop very soon, I hear this summer maybe?
Hopefully,
Maybe
man,
before the summer?
hopefully.
It's a full band in the thing though. So how did you kind of come about it? Did you just grab random musicians that you know and say, "Hey, can you play this?" Or
Well, I did co-op from my high school. I did it at a music shop, and so after that was done, I turned into a job. And of course, the boys at the music shop, they're all musicians. They've been doing this their whole life. And so when it came time, I wanted to do my own album. Just had to ask, and I got the yes, of course. So I just pretty much just me and my friends just making this album and
just kind of jamming
having
out?
a time and a half.
See, now that sounds like it's more fun than it is a job.
Oh yeah,
like that's so awesome.
Seriously.
Now, what kind of, for people that have never even tried going about making music a career, what have you found are the biggest, maybe hiccups or speed bumps you got into trying to get like a whole album together? Was it the songwriting? Was it the financials? Was it, the production? What was it for you that was really the hardest getting this all together?
Pretty much just trying to get the guys in to fit around their schedule to get them in the studio and help record, because like
Busy.
songwriting, all that was fine. Financial was fine for me.
Yeah.
So it was just finding the time for the guys to come in. That was pretty much it.
Oh, I see.
So with the new album, you do have a bunch of original tracks. It's
Yes, I do.
90%, I guess you can say, original tracks.
That's good math, man.
I'm trying here. Yeah. You got in there. When did you really start making the transition from covers to original?
Well, started writing originals about 2.5 years ago, and I was always scared to write music. So I'm like, oh, it might suck. People won't like it. But then you just hit a wall. You're like, who cares, man? I got a good idea. Put down pen and paper, write some tunes, and just it's good.
All right, so we are going to get to a Matt Haycock original right here.
All right, we are. So this one is on the album that'll be out soon, hopefully, fingers crossed.
Do we have a name for the album yet, or is it just
It's a
self-titled?
secret, man. I can't tell you that. Come on.
Come on.
Can
We're special.
CKDJ
You can
at
tell
least
us.
have special rights to debut the album once it's done?
Yes.
Yeah. Can CKDJ have special rights to debut when it's done?
You have me
there
here
we
today.
go.
Of course you can.
All right, perfect. So, what are we getting to now off the new album?
This one's one of the first ones I wrote, and this one's called Let's Go.
Alrighty, so it's Matt Haycock with Let's Go live here on the scene.
Growing up inside a small town, saying hey to everyone you meet. Somebody's daughter is standing by the water, get all choked up and then get cold feet. You take a deep breath and walk away. You open up your mouth and this is what you say. Oh baby, I'll call you sweet, I'll call you darling, call you pumpkin, and hold you tight when we are right let alone. So if you wanna know me, then girl, you've gotta show me how bad you really wanna know. So let's go. First day of high school is a change, seeing faces you have never seen. Somebody's daughter is standing by the locker. She's the cutest girl that there has ever been. You turn away and she gets all red. Don't ask her her name, I'll call you this instead. Oh baby, I'll call sweet, I call you darling, call you pumpkin, and hold you tight when we are let alone. So if you wanna know me, then girl, you've gotta show me how bad you really wanna know. So let's go. So let's go. I don't wanna be alone in this world. I just wanna find the perfect girl that I can hold and she can tell me things like that she loves when I call her those names. So baby, I'll call you sweet, I'll call you darling, call you pumpkin, and hold you tight when we are let alone. So if I pop the question, I'd really like to mention I'd love you more than you could ever know. So let's go. So let's go.
Right on. Yes.
I'm just loving this.
You know what? I gotta say, and take this how you will, but I'd take it as a compliment. I just got transported to a bonfire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
yeah, I was just hanging out with the boys there for that 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That was awesome,
Good,
man.
cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
What was like? Obviously, the lyrics are very specific. Was there a specific girl in mind when you wrote that song?
Honestly, I've written songs about girls before, but that one, I was just bored, man. It just kind of flowed. I was just sitting in
Just
the
came to
basement
you.
one day and just kind of happened. So there was no influence with that.
Really?
too.
Wow.
With your original work, whenever you're writing songs, can you kind of, is there a certain process that you go through?
With me, not really. Usually, about like 4 a.m, you'll just be lying in bed and an idea will hit you. So you just wake up, you grab your guitar, because you get a sound in your head, and so you just keep working until you get that. You can replicate it, and then you just write it down and you just master it. So
What comes first, lyrics or notes?
usually it's just the first line.
Yeah?
The first line of the chorus comes first, and then they just kind of work together. You just strum your guitar, you think of lyrics, and you just write it down, and that's my process at least. So
Well,
it's
no,
like the
everybody-
same time, just kind of happens. You know?
I'm sure everybody has a different process. Tom, you've written songs before. Have you
Yeah,
not?
a few, and I gotta say, it doesn't come that easy for me, to be honest. You know, like I get these great guitar riffs, I get great lyrics, but my problem is putting them together. So what I should probably do is sit with my guitar and just go with it like you do. That's probably a really good way to go with it.
Could work.
Yeah, definitely. It has for you. One thing I'm wondering, though, is, you know, that's all your original stuff. With the people that you've had in on the album, I guess, you know, your group members, did they have any help in the writing of the music or lyrics in any of the originals?
With lyrics, no, but like with structure-wise of the song, sometimes it'd be like, well, it would sound better this way, so we'd cut that, we'd redo it, and so that's about it, yeah.
Are you still very open then to kind of taking notes? You're not like, no, this is my Haycock sound?
No. They've been doing this their whole lives, so
Yeah.
I trust their judgment.
Yeah,
so.
that's fair.
Oh, that's all right. So, does Matt Haycock definitely have a sound, or is it still kind of like you're learning in the process? And
It's always changing, honestly. My sound from like grade 11 to now, total different, in my opinion, so I don't really have a set sound right now. Maybe years down the road we might figure it out, but right now it's just kind of up in the air.
Fair enough. And like you said, whenever you're writing a song, it's just 4 a.m. I feel like it. To me, I've never written a song, so like I'm not like if I actually went to write one, I'd probably have to sit down with a pen and paper for hours upon hours trying to write it. Is your music kind of a reflection of your life, or is it just like a random thought process?
50-50.
Yeah?
About half the songs I write are just stuff influenced in my life, stuff that's happened. The other ones are just a cool idea pops in your head. So you think it'd be a good song, you just write it down. So
I don't want to give away everyone's kind of secrets to writing tunes, but have you ever listened to like a band or something and went, man, that riff's awesome. How can I steal that?
How can I steal that? Oh, man. That's crossed my mind a time or two. I might have used that on the album that's coming, but
no,
they don't need to know that.
Fair enough. No,
I've never heard that question be asked before.
Yeah,
that's actually a very good one.
I go all out in these things, man. I'm not holding anything back.
I was going to say, some people might have slapped you for that one. Jeez.
No, Brian's my boy.
That's good.
Fair enough. All right, so on the new album, what would you say was the biggest influence to write it? Or was it just, I need to get an album done?
That was pretty much it. There's other bands in Pembroke releasing albums, and I was just, something I've always wanted to do ever since I started music, and I figured I got the tunes, I got the musicians, so why not, you know?
With the fact, though, that you came from a cover band, now you're in solo work, just kind of with mismatch of artists for the album.
Yeah.
Would you be opposed to starting another band?
Oh, not at all.
No.
A band is a time and a half. I love being in a band, but just really busy with school right now, so that kind of gets in the way. But I would love a band.
Yeah. People out there listening, if you can play, and we got someone.
I got Facebook, man. I'm getting Twitter. Look me up.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Right on.
All right, though. So your new album's dropping. It was all your solo work. If you were to join another band, would it be you guys have to play my stuff? Or
Maybe not at the start.
Before you take over, right?
Yeah.
No, that's all right. Alrighty, so we're gonna get to another tune here.
Yeah.
It's kind of up for your pick. Do we got another original off this one? Can we do another premiere?
If you'd like to.
I would love to do another Matt Haycock premiere.
What would
live
you
on
like to hear,
CKDJ.
Brian? Anything in particular?
No.
Not really?
It's up to you.
All right, well, how about the first song I ever wrote?
This is gonna be the first song you ever.
This is the first song I ever wrote, so.
Oh wow.
Yes.
This is big stuff.
That's kind of a big deal.
So is this wait? First song you ever wrote? Is this actually getting on the album?
Oh yeah, yes sir.
All right. So, sorry, I remember this tune because this was actually the first song I ever heard about you. It started off as an acoustic, correct?
Yeah.
Now you've put in a full band behind it.
Oh yeah.
You say it sounds better, by all means. I haven't heard any of your new stuff.
You will.
By the way, if you want to check it out, we'll put up a link on our Facebook page later.
Yeah, totally.
All of Matt's acoustic stuff is out there on YouTube. We will post a link so you can go check out all of his acoustic stuff, including the track he's about to play. Benny, I believe it's called.
That is it, sir.
But I have to ask, before we get to it, was it difficult going from acoustic to a full band, or do you prefer...
Not at all.
Again, I'm not a musician, so I don't know the stuff. So.
Oh, that's okay. You got to learn somehow, right?
With the new album being more like a collaboration, just like asking people to come in and fill in parts. Like when you play on stage, do you like have to ask people like, "Hey, you want to just come in," or is it just you and
I'm
an
not
acoustic?
at that stage right now. It's just if I can get a gig, it's just me and my guitar right now.
on, yeah, cool.
All right, then. So we're going to get to another Matt Haycock premiere original coming off his new album, hopefully later on this summer.
Hopefully.
This is Matt Haycock with Benny live here on the scene.
Walking down this lonely street, there's no one here, it's only me. Look to the sky and wonder why you have left and gone away, yet in our hearts you're here to stay. This thing we call life is so cruel, yeah. The word is passed from ear to ear, in many eyes it causes tears. I can't help but think about it. Who's to say who comes and goes? When it's our time, nobody knows. But I know one thing for sure. We're rocking at the great gig in the sky, where the music's loud and the angels fly, and my drink is never empty. See Conway play every night with Johnny Cash right by his side. So don't you worry about me, 'cause I'm doing fine. You always knew just want to say I can't wait until one day get to see your smiling face. Until the time we meet again, when it will be, I don't know when. I just know I cannot wait to rock at the Greek gig in the sky, where the music's loud and the angels fly, and my drink is never empty. See Hendrix play every night with Bob Marley right by his side. So don't you worry about me, 'cause I'm doing fine. Well, I'm doing fine. My friends and I, we've had some fun. Just because we carried on doesn't mean it has to end. So live your life and live it well. When it's time, we'll have our fill. Party hard and rest some hill. And rock at the Greek gig in the sky, where the music's loud and the angels fly, and my drink is never empty. See Elvis play every night with Buddy Holly right by his side. So don't you worry about me, 'cause I'm doing fine. Well, I'm doing fine. Well, I'm doing fine.
Thank you, boys.
Another Matt Haycock original here live on the scene, which is what you're listening to. Should be listening to every Friday at 6. Come on.
There's nothing else going on.
No,
Seriously.
True. Well, until we tell you there isn't. I was trying to keep a straight face for that one, and I couldn't.
Well, thank you, Matt, for coming in, first of all.
Thank you for having me. This is awesome.
I gotta ask after that, do you have any training? Like, did you take lessons for either guitar or vocals growing up?
I took about 5 guitar lessons.
Yeah? But
And then-
singing?
Oh, no. I learned from the Ramones.
Wow. 'Cause I gotta say, your voice is like, it sounds like classically trained almost.
cool.
Like, you
Thank you.
definitely, you got the keys right.
Wow, we're just stroking your ego so much. Like, no,
That's what we do.
I know. We're very friendly here on the scene. Now, how long did it really take? Because I'm guessing, and I don't mean this in any offense, but I'm guessing that your voice didn't sound like that when you started.
no, sir.
So how long did it take to kind of perfect that kind of style of singing?
Well, I started singing, and it took about 6 months before I was even comfortable to sing in front of anybody at all. Even my parents, I didn't. That's as awkward, I find. And I know they're listening, and you know it's true. But to get where I am now, probably about a year and a half of just singing like 2 hours a day, just playing and getting it right and figuring it out.
If there's anybody out there listening kind of thing, and they want to get the, I'm going to say courage, to go up in front of a crowd kind of thing, what advice would you give them?
If it's your first time, shut your eyes. Put on sunglasses. They're not there if you have sunglasses on. You can't see them.
I'm gonna
and then
take
eventually
that
you
advice.
get you get used to it after a while. After a few shows, you just
How many shows did it take for you personally to get used to playing in front of an audience?
probably about 5. I'd say 5, and then after that, you're just like, it's just another show.
Yeah.
You get used to it. You start to feel confident, and then it's just, I own this joint.
What
man.
was your first show? Because we kind of touched on it before, but was it like an open mic night, or was it?
First show. Well, the first time I ever sang was at Fellows High School at this Christmas assembly, and we did a punk version of Run Run Rudolph.
Oh, wow.
That was
Really?
the first time I ever and that was back whenever you were in kind of like the high school band,
Yeah.
or whatever you want to
Yeah.
say.
band, yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I believe it was at that point in time, Matt Haycock and the Mass Distractions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry,
there were so many names.
I'm pulling everything out of the hat for this guy tonight. No,
It's okay.
so that was whenever you started really performing. Like I said, it took 5 shows. You've done festivals, you've done shows in schools, you've done
Fairs, all
shows,
that.
fairs,
Yeah.
bars, all that kind of thing. What would you say is your favorite? Do you have like a favorite thing to do?
Not really.
Just a show and
Well, honestly, if there's a drunk crowd, it's going to be a great show. Because they're the best people to play for. They love anything.
Especially with that type of music, too. Going back to the bonfires, everybody's singing along. Like, that's so cool. Yeah.
What was the worst show that you ever did? You have...
Good question.
Sorry.
Worst show... I wouldn't say worst, but most frustrating was at this one fair. I won't say which one it was, but get there. We're about to start in about 10 minutes because there's another band playing, and I forgot all the cables. I forgot everything at home, so had to get the old man. He went home. He was gone for about a half hour, and then he came just speeding back, and just from that point on, just the rest of the show was just frustrating. We'd screw up just because it didn't start off good, but... whatever, we got through it.
Yeah.
People dug it, so it was fine.
That's good. Made it through in the end.
Yes, sir.
So, with that being said, like I said, you did start off in a cover band, and you're willing to kind of go back to your roots, I suppose, and play us some covers.
I think I could play a cover for you.
You think you can?
Yeah.
All right. If I'm not mistaken, sorry, this is one of my favorite bands. This is why I kind of want to get to it. I can tell just from your voice that CCR is one of your biggest. I'm doing this just for Devin.
Fogarty.
Fogarty is the man.
Yeah, CCR is definitely one of your biggest influences.
Oh yeah,
but
hands down.
You said in your guitar. You said for guitar, Brad Paisley was one of your biggest influences. Do you style your voice after anybody?
Not really.
No?
People tell me I sound like Stephen Page from Bare Naked Ladies.
Really?
I know.
I do not agree with that.
Thank you. I was like, okay, thanks, I guess. But no, I don't really try to be like anybody. I just try to sing in tune.
Yeah, that's what I go for.
Well, that's the way to get your own voice,
Exactly,
too, right? Or
yeah.
else you end up doing covers and just imitating all of them.
Exactly.
So that's good that you found your own voice.
Yeah, he's done a good job at making all these songs his own. It's really cool.
So, which CCR track are we going to be hearing?
I'm going to do one of the first songs I ever learned with the band, and it's been in my set list for about 3 years now. So we're going to do Bad Moon Rising.
Alrighty, so this is Matt Haycock live on the scene with the cover CCR for you. Bad Mood Rising.
I see a bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad time today. Don't go around tonight. Well, it's bound to take a life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I hear hurricanes are blowing. I know the end is coming soon. I fear earthquakes and lightning. I fear bad times are brewing. Don't go around tonight. Well, it's bound to take a life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Got your things together. I hope you are quite prepared to die. Looks like we're in for nasty weather. Don't you know that one eye is taken for an eye? Well, don't go around tonight. Well, it's bound to take a life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I said, don't go around tonight. Well, it's bound to take a life. There's a bad moon on the rise.
The Scene will be right back on CKDJ 1079.
Global metal rocks across the world every Thursday night from 11 to midnight on CKDJ 1079. Join us to visit Finland, Russia, and Japan. Guitar solos sound the same in every language. only on
I can't believe you missed Jacob's birthday. The bottle has a hold of you, and you need to break that cycle before you completely break your son's heart. Your son needs you. What are you doing?
For over 40 years, Addictions Ontario has shown that recovery is possible.
You've reached Addictions Ontario.
Visit our website at addictionsontario.ca or call 1-800-565-8603. Let us be your lifeline to healing.
Are you hardworking and looking for the perfect summer job? How about a job that pays up to $400 a day this summer? How amazing would it be to work outdoors and get paid what you're worth? Canadian Property Stars is Canada's #1 student summer employer and the fastest growing company in the landscaping biz. The snow is melting and we're finalizing our 2012 worker teams this week. So apply today at PropertyStarsJobs.com. That's www.PropertyStarsJobs.com.
A message from Harmony
Welcome
House
back
Women's
to the
Shelter.
scene.
Violence against women is a national disgrace.
This is men's business. Men to men. Let's give respect to women.
I am a man of my word, and the word is no. No to violence, no to threats.
Let's make a promise to stop violence. Stop violence against women.
It's time we shared our homes on the basis of equality, and that means no more violence.
Visit harmonyhousews.com.
This is what emphysema from smoking sounds like. It is a chronic, long-term disease that only gets worse over time. When you have emphysema from smoking, your body can't get oxygen fast enough. Your lungs stop inhaling, your chest will swell, and you'll feel tired all the time until you just stop breathing. Don't let emphysema from smoking stop your breath. The Lung Association will give you all the tools you need to quit, because when you can't breathe, nothing else matters. Visit lung.ca today to kick your habit.
From Algonquin College in Ottawa, Ontario, CKDJ 107.9, Ottawa's new music.
Welcome back to The Scene on CKDJ 107.9.
Time I kinda lost my way, I can't find it, and I got a short line to the grave and back of this season. I can try to get by, but every time I start to panic, I'm a little bit shy, a bit strange and a little bit manic. I went to wishing well, it sank to the ocean floor, caught up sharp bit of rocks, and washed up along the shore. I reached for a shooting star, it burnt a hole through my hand, I made its way through my heart, have fun in the promised land. A narrowing line, what a way to solve my troubles. And he got a short line, you better pop, better duck and cover. But can you figure me out? I got caught like a little kid stealing. Did I say it too loud? A bit hard or a little misleading? I went to wishing well, and sank to the ocean floor, caught up sharp in rocks, and washed up along the shore. I reached for a shooting star, it burnt a hole through my hand, I made its way through my heart, fun in the promised land. I went to wishing well, and sank to the ocean floor, caught up a sharp bit of rocks, and washed up along the shore. I reached for a shooting star. It burnt a hole through my hand. I made a way through my heart. I found in the promised land. I found in the promised land.
Thank you.
Blink 182 cover.
Blink 182.
New Blink, yeah.
Brand spanking new.
I had to play that one for the boys at the house because apparently I play it way too much. So that one's for them.
I really liked it.
That was awesome. Yeah, I enjoyed it too. And you know what? There's I just wanted to say something because during one of the last songs, our producer Eilish just came rolling right by the studio. She had stars in her eye. Oh,
beet red.
Wow.
You got yourself a lifetime fan right there.
Awesome.
She's
Huge crush.
Dare I say, I don't want to get too vulgar here, but I think we're getting Matt groupies.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
I won't argue that. That's a good thing.
If you do want to check out any of Matt Haycock's work, he does have a YouTube channel where most of his work, all of it I want to say gets posted to it, but
some stuff.
More majority of it.
There's quite a bit of stuff on there.
I believe there's a preview, a couple of the songs that are going to be on the new album.
There's a couple.
There's the original Benny and then the new one that you would much rather have people listen to the new one, apparently.
And then there's a newer new one. So it's always changing.
So you can kind of almost see the evolution of what is Matt Haycock. But if you want to check it out, head on over to our Facebook page. It's facebook.com/CKDJ1079. I just posted it up there. You can click on it, and you got a bunch of music. I'm looking at the channel here. You got the Benny, the new one. So Let's Go. A couple of original songs up there, which I'm really excited for. And then it was funny because whenever I was looking through, you actually have some a CCR cover up there.
I do?
There was one up there. Yeah.
Which one?
It was in there.
Oh, it's somewhere. Whatever. We'll figure it out later.
You know, that's my job, posting stuff on our Facebook page.
Now is not the time. Okay, children.
We'll talk after.
Alrighty, so Matt, if you don't mind, we would absolutely love it here on the scene if you could kind of sing us out for this week.
Just one more. We don't have much time left, but I want it to be very memorable.
Alrighty.
So it has been the scene with Tom Boucher,
Devin McNeil,
and myself, Brian Elf,
with special guest Matty Haycock.
There you go. Thanks for having me, boys.
No problem.
No problem.
Take us away.
South to the land of the pine, throwing my way to North Carolina, staring up the road, pray to God I see any lights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Raleigh I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel, rock me, mama, I feel. Hey, yeah, yeah, mama, rock me. Go on, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, yeah, yeah, mama, rock me. Cold, back in New England, I was born to be a fiddler, an old town string band. Babe plays a guitar, I pick a banjo now. The North Country winners keep forgetting me now. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to walk away. I ain't turning back, living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, anyway I feel. Hey, yeah, yeah, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, yeah, yeah, mama, rock me. due south out of Roanoke. Got a truck around a valley and a nice long toke. He's a hidden list from the Cumberland Gap of Johnson City, Tennessee. I gotta keep him moving and pray for someone. Baby's coming running and I know she's the only one. If I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, yeah, yeah, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, yeah, yeah, mama, rock me.
If you love the live scene, there's only one show to tune into. Join me, Tom Boucher, and my co-host Andrew Pomfret every Friday night at 6 for The Scene.
We'll go deep into Ottawa's live scene, preview the best live events, and spin the best live tracks. The Scene, because you want it live.
Only on CKDJ 107.9. Around the globe, in our city, or here on campus, this is CKDJ News.
It's 16 degrees at 7 o'clock. I'm Eilish Sullivan, and here's your CKDJ News. Breaking news, the Ottawa police are confirming the death of a man after